In the heart of New York City lies a place the world often misunderstood, the South Bronx. Today, many know it for its resilience, culture, and spirit. But few truly know the story of how this land, once filled with promise, was shaped by struggle, neglect, and rebirth. A story that changed America forever. Long before the headlines of poverty and crime, the South Bronx was a thriving working-class community. Immigrants from Ireland, Italy, and later Puerto Rico came here chasing the American dream. Beautiful Art Deco buildings lined the streets, small businesses flourished, and children played in neighborhoods filled with life. But by the 1950s, everything began to change. When city planners built the Cross Bronx Expressway, led by Robert Moses, it cut straight through vibrant communities, displacing over 60,000 people. Families were uprooted, entire blocks were destroyed, and what had been close-knit neighborhoods turned into zones of despair. The people who remained were left to pick up the pieces. Then came redlining. Banks marked the Bronx as too risky for investment simply because of its growing Black and Latino population. Businesses fled, landlords abandoned buildings, and city services collapsed. Fires raged through the 1970s, some started by owners for insurance money, others because firefighters were stretched too thin. It's said that during those years the Bronx burned while the world watched, but from those ashes something extraordinary was born. In abandoned buildings and parks, the youth of the South Bronx began creating a new culture, one that would soon take over the world. With no resources, they made turntables their instruments, sidewalks their stages, and walls their canvases. This was the birthplace of hip-hop. Names like DJ Kool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, and Grandmaster Flash turned pain into rhythm and resilience into art. What started as block parties became a global movement, spreading the voice of the Bronx to every corner of the planet. What most people don't know is that many of those early pioneers were teenagers who saw music as a way to stop the violence around them. Hip-hop wasn't just about beats, and it was a cry for survival, justice, and identity. And today, when you walk through the South Bronx, you can still feel that energy. Not of defeat, but of rebirth. The same streets that once burned are now alive with murals, music, and a new generation proud of where they come from. The untold story of the South Bronx isn't just about destruction. It's about how a community abandoned by its city created a culture that changed the world. The Bronx didn't just survive, it reinvented itself. And that spirit, that unstoppable energy, and continues to define it to this day.